Hi everyone, so this video review is for To Meet Again by Kadyan. If you'd like to check out my review, I've just posted that, so if you're on YouTube there's a link in the description below, and if you are on my blog then there is a link within the post, and this is the video review. So To Meet Again by Kadyan. So this is a story that I didn't know I needed but I knew I wanted, and that's not going to make a lot of sense, but it just was. So there's always a story somewhere that you don't know that you need it until you've read it and it's had that effect on you. But you knew somewhere in your mind this was the type of story you wanted to read. Evelyn dreams of being a singer and finds herself in Singapore, where she meets Joan, and they strike up this friendship that quickly develops into a very special relationship at a time when that wasn't okay. The war arrives, the Japanese invade, and Joan won't leave her patients but encourages Evelyn to evacuate to Australia until they can meet again after the war. And wow, did I fall in love with this story. Not only did it have an elegance that so well complements the historic based romances like this, it had trauma, what you know was absolute real life experiences for some people, and tragedies that they are so much more than fictional. They happen to people. Real people lived through these times. There is likely a lot of truth in this story for people who endured such heartbreak. And what I loved most was the constant thread of hope woven throughout the entire story. It ran through all the events, from Evelyn's dreams to arriving in Singapore, to meeting Joan, to having that connection when, you know, they couldn't be public with it, to finding herself captured, finding herself in war camps, and longing for either war to end or to escape or survive, whatever. That hope, it stayed throughout everything. And Evelyn's life with Joan was absolutely fascinating, and the way their story was being discovered was completely unique. That connection between Evelyn and Joan was really, really strong, and somehow I just knew they were going to find one another. I just feared where. And the horrific time that Evelyn was struggling through in these Japanese prison camps, all she was put through and how she coped made her so admirable with character. Love stories like this are often a depiction of what real true love is like, and that is definitely what they had. To be in a relationship back in war times when it was frowned upon, and not widely accepted as okay, made both her and Joan like just so brave. Not just what they were facing in these Japanese war camps, but then just themselves wanting to be their true selves, made them so very brave. I won't do this any justice in this review, I know I won't. The story was so moving, it was really deep, it was really meaningful, focusing on love and relationships from a really unique angle, while dealing with heavy and very dark themes that will leave you so emotional. I was completely overwhelmed, especially once it really got into the heart of them, you know, past their initial connection, when it got into the heart of them being separated for the war. I can't wait to read this again and again. I absolutely love it. It had a real feel-good and strong vibe about the endurance of two very, very special women, and it was a very, very special story, and I just absolutely loved it. It definitely filled something that I needed it to, and I absolutely loved it, and I hope you will too. So I'll pop a link in the description so you can grab a copy of To Meet Again by Kadyan, which I really, really hope you will. If you've read To Meet Again, would love to know what you thought of it, so please do comment and get involved and share your thoughts. If you haven't read it yet but you're planning to read it, it's on your to be read list, and you're now super intrigued and thinking, yes, I really, really want to read that, then please do share and let us know, because it's always great to find out what you're interested in reading. And if you do read it, I hope you fall in love with it, because it is, although it's on really dark times, it's such a beautiful and lovely story. Bye.